Hey, all, welcome to Geek Freaks. I am Frank, and today I'm joined by John.
Well, hello.
And we are recording in person. Whoop, whoop. We got a lot to go over today. We got Minecraft movie squared, Stan Lee's AI voice being bastardized, what is hashtag DC Blackout, and how you can support your local comic shops. And we're going to be reviewing the year so far. You're going to ask me a few questions about Spider-Noir. See, I told you there's a lot of stuff in this episode.
Oh, yeah.
And we have an interview with Bill Stoddard. Jonathan, it's been a while since you've been on the show.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think it's like 6 weeks now.
Yeah.
How you been?
Good. Life's just been busy. The honeydew list
God, yeah.
doesn't get any shorter.
Especially for you. I know the different jobs you got going around that house. It's madness right now.
Oh, my God. And then, now we can already see in the not too distant future we're probably going to be moving. So it just doesn't end. But
so now it feels fruitless.
Exactly. But how you been?
Good. Keeping busy. We had, thank God we're done with those two conventions that were really poxing my mind.
Yeah.
But we have another convention at the end of this month that we're not going to have a booth at, but we'll be covering as press. And then we're talking about other conventions coming up too. So
yeah, it
never stops. And somewhere in all of this, I have a cruise that I cannot wait for.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's right around the corner.
And end of July.
Yeah.
I'll need you to come over and check out my dogs every so often to make sure they're okay.
I'll be here.
Because
just text me every morning to remind me. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
You know what it costs to have a dog like in a shelter?
Oh, a lot, I'm sure.
It's like the same price as the cruise. It was nuts.
Yeah. Not worth it.
Yeah, it was going to be like $600 or whatever to put the dogs in the shelter. I'm like, I got automatic waters, I got automatic dog food, and I got nice shade back there.
For that price, you can basically hire an employee for that time period and have them come
live
here.
Oh, my God, yeah. So I'm like,
full time.
Have Brody, nephew, come over. Hey, you want to go play video games all day at my house? Just make sure my dogs are fed?
Exactly.
Oh, my God, he'd probably love it, actually.
Find a married man that's in a fight.
Yeah.
You know what? You want to storm out and make a big scene? Come live over here for a week. And then you go back and grovel and you patch things up.
You know how many married men are listening to this? Like, Frank, I'll come over. You got PS5 and Xbox Series X and no wife?
We got a good side business planned right here.
I know, seriously.
Called The Oasis.
Oh, that's a good name for it, too. Check out The Oasis. Let's go ahead and just dig right into the news. By the way, this episode is brought to you by our Patreon. Thank you guys very much for being Patreon members. We really appreciate the support. It's amazing. Which means you will not hear an ad in the middle of this movie, in the middle of this episode. I'm always putting ads in now, and I kind of feel bad because I'm like, man, it is an onslaught of ads that are coming out. But Paramount, Prime, they've all been really good to us, and we appreciate it. Okay, let's get into the news. First off, a Minecraft movie squared. So first off, at CinemaCon, they were saying, oh, it's going to be called a Minecraft sequel. And everybody thought, that's crap.
Yeah.
That's a terrible name. So they went with squared. You had a chance to look at kind of the logo. All we have really is a logo, and we know that Matt Berry's going to be in it.
Yeah.
So based off the logo first, what are your thoughts?
It doesn't really give away a lot. There's a little bit of green in it and stuff. So
it's mostly purple though. It's that.
Sorry.
The shimmer. Yeah.
Purple. But so like we talked about before a little bit, the portal to the Nether has that purple gleam to it. So maybe it's that. But I mean, there's a lot to unpack in the world. We haven't gone to the end. There's the Skulker boxes and stuff. I don't think they even
haven't done any of that.
Teased about those.
And I think they did a little bit of the Nether with the piglins, but they didn't do a lot of the Nether. There's a lot more to even just the Nether. Yeah,
that's true. But I could see them having been satisfied with the Nether exposure that we got already, and this may be leading to the end. And one thing that I think would be so cool, if they were to do, maybe it would be in the third movie or something like that, is introduce really cool new elements that aren't in the game yet.
Oh my God, yeah.
Wouldn't that be amazing? You release it in this movie and like, wait a minute, but that creature isn't in this, or that mechanic or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yep, at the end of the movie it says coming out in September or something.
That's such a cool idea.
Boom. Yeah. The sales would just go through the roof. That'd be fun.
So my initial thought was the purple of the eyes of the Ender Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought, okay, it's probably going to the end to fight the Ender Dragon.
Yeah.
And then with Matt Berry being announced, which I'm a big fan of Matt Berry and his voice, and talking about green, they did this whole thing like, oh, here's the shirt you're wear or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's not what Steve would wear. And so it was like this green shirt. So, okay, let me backtrack a little bit because I thought he would be a great voice for the dragon. Yeah. And I immediately got comments saying the dragon's a girl. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know
that either, but it makes so much sense. There's a dragon egg at the end after you beat her.
Oh, that's true.
So I was like, oh, duh. Pretty obvious. Yeah. But I was thinking of like, man, Smaug from The Hobbit. Yeah. Like, oh, Matt Berry voicing a dragon like that was so sick.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but this is the current theory.
Yeah.
He's playing Herobrine.
I thought about that too, how I didn't see any kind of like teaser that he was going to be in it or something like that. But do you think they would I don't know the right word for it. Like exploit that character to that degree.
Because it's an urban legend more than anything else.
But we know that it has roots in, the remembrance of somebody who'd passed, and we don't want to monetize that, right?
Well, okay, here's the problem, Jonathan, is you and I both believe in the creepypasta, which is this fake horror story that's wrapped around this. It sounds like that's all fake.
Really?
None of it was real.
What?
I know. We believed it the entire time.
Yeah, because I thought it like came from the creator's mouth.
Yeah, and he was messing with us.
Oh, okay. Well,
the whole like thing, every patch notes back in the days when Minecraft was cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's always been cool. Let me correct that real fast. But the idea that like he kept saying, I removed Herobrine from and in every patch note. We'd always check the patch notes. He's always there.
Yeah.
And so it was like, oh, it's a nod to his brother, yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently that's all just something we made up.
Man. That we made up or he made up as...
He was just doing that part.
Lore.
And then we put everything around it.
Okay. I thought maybe he was just trying to like plant seeds, a lore that would grow or something like that.
Yeah.
But...
And all the videos where people would like see Herobrine were just people with putting in a skin with no eyes.
Really?
Yeah. I know.
That seems too well coordinated.
I know. It's hard because it's like I could see that happening now because we are much more viral now.
Yeah.
But when this game came out, like 2010? I can't imagine that catching on.
Yeah. Social media was present, but it was not like as engaged as it is now. Yeah.
Yeah, over these things on Vine, which actually probably were.
Yeah.
So Matt Berry, a couple things. Matt Berry does look quite a bit like Jack Black.
Yeah.
So there is a kind of a thing where they're like almost twins.
Yeah.
And the shirt that he's wearing doesn't look like what Steve would wear, but it looks similar to the same color.
Yeah.
Like Herobrine would wear. And so it is kind of like, oh yeah, he's almost like Steve.
Yeah. And it could still incorporate both. They could go to the end, and of course the story has to have a whole arc and adventure and stuff like that. So I could see them going to the end and having Herobrine.
I just think with the rabid fans around this thing, because I mean every theater owner just shuddered when they heard they're making a new one of these movies. You heard about the whole chicken jockey.
Oh, that's so stupid. Yes,
your boy's going to be old enough now when the third movie comes out to be doing this.
Yeah,
and I need you to punish him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm already having to adopt 6'7". I don't have to adopt throwing popcorn in the air.
Oh no, yeah, it's a waste of popcorn.
It just makes him. I hate the 6'7" thing, but it just makes him so happy that I can't help but 6'7" with him.
Yeah,
it's like you're too damn cute.
I'm sure we had dumb things, but I can't think of any that were.
Oh, my favorite is people like a guy's going through the thermostat and he goes 6'7", so stupid. Doom, doom, 2 more times 69.
True.
Yeah,
it's exactly. Yeah, that's exactly the same. Well, that's exactly
but
the
ours
same.
had better. Is better.
Yeah. It has a root meaning too, unfortunately, but.
Yeah, 6'7" exists just to annoy us.
Yeah,
that's the only purpose for it.
Yeah,
so it's like even worse. All right, yeah, that's our thoughts right there, guys. We think the Minecraft movie Squared, which I think is a better name, by the way. Squared.
Oh, for sure. The whole game is all squares. Like, of course, it needs to be squared.
That's a really good name.
I mean, the third one would be cubed, would it not? It just makes sense.
Oh yeah, and I think they're gonna go for the third movie too.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, the Herobrine makes sense because then the dragon could be the third boss.
Yeah.
Because I think the dragon has to be the end.
I think it'd be so lucrative and so fun to introduce whole new elements.
Yes.
Not even it doesn't have to be a lot, but some in a movie, and don't tell anybody about it until the movie comes out.
All right, moving on to the next thing. Stan Lee, they got this new thing, which just gonna go and piss me off right away. Working with ElevenLabs, he passed away about 8 years ago.
Yeah.
They're partnering with the company that owns his likeness, and they're calling this Stan Lee Universe, to make Stan Lee available to buy or rent to read books for you.
Yeah.
And other things too. You can have them read all kinds of things, but they're going to be doing this thing where they release a new book all public library books, by the way.
Yeah.
Release them every month, and Stanley's going to read them to you. It's an AI version of his voice. First off, I want to get your gut reaction on that. What does that sound like to you?
That sounds like another episode of Black Mirror. We've seen an almost identical story on Black Mirror. And we should not be trying to immortalize somebody or keep their likeness going on. It's not them, but it to some level degrades the humanity that they were or are. So to me, it's just ridiculous. We need to stop. You can create artificial voices made with no input from people, just, or a mix of endless people, but no direct relation to anyone in particular. And it can read books to you all day.
Yeah.
But if you want to save James Earl Jones or Morgan Freeman or Mark Hamill and their specific voice to be reading something to you, it takes the value out of the words they spoke when they were alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The voice speaking has so much weight in it.
Yeah.
Based off of the life experiences. So when you're hearing Stan Lee talk about the magic of superheroes, it's because he's created them.
Yeah.
And that means something, not a robot that happens to match his cadence.
Yeah.
And it's so frustrating. And the reaction online has been awful for them. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad, but it doesn't stop them, of course, because they're soulless, just like the people they're trying to recreate.
Yeah.
And Stan Lee's just the latest, but they also have Michael Caine, who's not dead yet. Sorry, I didn't mean to say like, but will be soon.
I mean, we all will someday.
Yeah, but Michael Caine's like closer. Hopefully. Anyways, Judy Garland.
Edit all that out.
edit. Now I gotta leave it in because we said edit. Judy Garland, John Wayne, and David Hasselhoff, I believe also not dead yet, but I'm not gonna say anything beyond that, are also available to read books to you.
Yeah.
And I heard it, and yeah, it does sound just like Stan Lee, but it's not cool. It's just not cool. And to make this even worse, in 2018, a few months before Lee had died, he sued POW Entertainment, which is a company that owns his likeness and his voice, for billions of dollars, accusing them of trying to steal his identity, name, and likeness. That company is the one that's licensing it over to 11labs.
Yeah, that's
so he
disgusting.
purposely tried to stop this from happening while he was alive.
Yeah. So I think legally, the only thing that could allow this kind of stuff is if we don't make laws that completely prohibit this altogether, but if the person, before they pass, sign away the rights intentionally for their likeness to be used with AI to recreate themselves. Like, if they explicitly say, this is okay, please do it, I want it to be done this way, and they can give specifications, I want it to benefit certain charities or whatever, that's the only way I could see it being even legal. But I think we need to have guardrails around even that, because it can't be indefinite and their likeness is owned by corporations.
Say Stan Lee did want to give his voice away, wanted it to be repeated forever. I mean, I know my voice is already able to be stolen real easily because I've talked too much. But if somebody gave that permission, does that make it right?
No, I don't think so.
No, okay.
I think it might make it legal.
Legal,
depending
not right.
on. I think the way
which is
our
what
laws
this literally is, by the way. It's legal, but not right.
Yeah, the way our laws are written too, I could see that being a tipping point where one side can get away with doing it if they get the permission, but otherwise it would be banned or illegal.
I think it's part of this whole backlash we're seeing a lot with like the commencement speeches we're seeing across the country right now, where these big tech guys or these big CEOs are getting in front of graduates and saying like, the future's AI, and then they get booed down. Yeah. And some of them, one lady, God, I loved her. She was like looking back at the people behind her like, what are they? I don't get it. I'm not on the same page. Like, no shit, you're not on the same page. You're talking to people who are like, hey, the things that are taking your jobs, they're the future.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yeah.
So I just think it's just people are not understanding the situation.
Yeah. And I know typically the youth are the ones that are pioneering new technologies and stuff like that. And now it's billionaires are pushing this technology and people assume that the young people are on board with it. But
no, they're fighting
the
back.
young people are eyes wide open, realizing like this is extremely dangerous. It needs to be done very carefully and under control. And if we just unleash it freely, it's going to do catastrophic harm for a very small amount of good to a minority.
I was visiting our folks yesterday, and you know how dad gets hot he'll pick a topic and he'll be hot on that topic for the day, right?
Yeah.
God bless him. And the one was for AI yesterday, and he's ready to like fight me on it. He's like, I think AI is bad. He's like ready to get on me like this.
Yeah, like, let's box. Yeah, I already know your stance. Mine is it's bad. You must love it. Let's fight.
The thing is, he loves to debate, right? He has his whole thing. He loves to debate. And so he's like, I think it's bad. It's bad for it's bad for jobs. It's bad for the planet. It's bad for everything. And he's like, I agree with you. Yeah. Like, no, but like, it's really bad though. Like, I'm like, no, I know. We're on the same side. You know?
Like, I'll use it limitedly right now, but for the big picture, it's definitely
And dangerous. Then I turned them into data centers. Like, that's the elevation of what you're pissed off about. Go to data centers now. Yeah. And so we talked about that and like, look what they're doing to Utah.
They're trying. One thing with that too, though, is it makes such a gaping target. How do you create, I don't know, you're going to create this massive place when people are over here burning down warehouses just because they're trying to protest Amazon and stuff. It's like, you don't think these data centers are going to get just casually bombed by local people parking a van in it?
Yeah.
Like,
and that was one of the things he brought up that I was like, I agree with that too. He didn't think I would agree with him. Is somebody went through and like the construction company that's building one of these data centers. Yeah. Somebody went through and cut all the cabling on all the tractors. Yeah. And he's like, that's bullshit. That guy just got hired to do a job. I'm like, I could see definitely the anger that went into that, but also there's better ways to protest. And so it's a nuanced situation. Yeah. And yes, don't ruin personal property, especially when that's not the target you need to be targeting.
When the supervillain hires the henchmen,
yeah.
the henchmen get their ass beat. Like, sorry, bud. Yeah, you were just doing a job, but you got hired by a really bad person to do a bad job. So
I love that my brain immediately goes to Batman, who is a billionaire punching poor people at night.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyways, back on Stan Lee. His daughter, JC Lee, in 2019 said that Pow and Cam Singh, another company that's involved in this, should have no rights over his legacy. She's fighting back in the day.
Yeah.
She has not been vocal about this AI treatment yet. So we're waiting to hear back from that. But the backlash has prompted a little bit of a walk back. They removed the press release, which I put on our site. They removed the press release, and all that remains is like a social media post about it. But I think ElevenLabs is like, okay, look, I guess we can do it for people who are kind of a little bit older, like John Wayne, Judy Garland. Stan Lee's too beloved. He's got too many nerd friends out there that want to fight in his honor. And they're hurting over that one.
Yeah, I wonder if they would apply the same what is that word?
Like bigger?
No, the rights how after 50 years, I think it is, it becomes public domain.
Yeah, the 100 years, yeah.
100 years, yeah. I wonder if they would apply the same thing, but it's totally different because it's a human person's likeness. Like, you still shouldn't be allowed to use it. But
one thing I think would be interesting, and this is 100% against what we're all saying right now, but like, can we find the remains of, like, say, Julius Caesar? I know we've done this with some of the pharaohs and recreate their voice box, and then, like, couldn't we just hear their voice again? I think scientifically that'd be amazing. Yeah. But I then don't want that guy to read Sherlock Holmes to me.
Well, we're getting really close to Jurassic Park, but humans.
Yeah, fair.
So, okay. Maybe any of that can be controlled inside like a metaverse, but not in the real world.
If I could get a Velociraptor to read a book to me, right? Then I might be on board.
Ride one to school.
Yes.
All right, guys, let's move over to our Spider-Noir review. I haven't watched it, but Frank, you've got a chance to watch it.
Yes.
Tell us just right off the bat, first reactions. What do you think about it so far?
So I'm gonna give my reaction, then I'll tell you Squeaks' exact text as he's messaging me too, because he's a little different than me. I thought it was quite fun, and I kept switching back and forth between black and white and color, and I think that was probably the reason I was having the most fun is watching how they filmed this thing,
comparing the two.
Yeah, as soon as you start it, you choose color or black and white, and then you could go down and just switch at any point, and it's an exact moment. Just switches whatever you're watching. It's really fun. And the other thing I really liked is they just let Nicolas Cage be Nicolas Cage. He is absolutely the wacky outsider in this world. Being Nicolas Cage. One of the weird things, I've never heard about a Spider-Man thing, but he talks about how, like, spiders don't have muscles, they have hydraulics in the system. So whenever, like, the spider part is acting up, he, like, twitches his arms around. And I was like, I have a very strong hunch that's not in any script. It was just Nicolas Cage like, guys, look what I was Wikipediaing last night. Let me do this. And they're like, sure, Nicolas Cage.
But when you do poke a spider, they pull all their limbs in real tight.
While he sleeps, he does that.
Yeah, it's so funny.
So it was fun. It was whimsical. It is definitely a noir detective show.
Okay, cool.
Where it's slow because you're watching. This dame comes into the office, and then let me follow up on this lead. Oh, there's a twist with this lead. Okay, let me follow that lead. Oh, the dame has something to do with this. Let me go see her at her office.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's unfolding, and there's twist upon twist. And the whole thing is you're trying to figure out where are all these superheroes coming from all of a sudden? Super powered people, I should say.
Yeah.
Sandman, the Conductor, which is,
Electrode.
Yeah. And so there's all these different like super abilities starting to pop up. And Spider-Man has been a spider, or the spider is what they call him.
Yeah.
He was one, but now he's retired, which explains why Nicolas Cage is older.
Yeah.
But he's retired now, and now he's having to come back for this.
Okay.
So I enjoyed it. Here's Squeaks' thing. So I said, what'd you think about it? He says, I absolutely loved it. 10 out of 10 for me. Started last night, finished now, which this was in the morning. Played it as soon as I got off of work. Have not tried the black and white yet, but I'll be watching. I watched the colorful version. It was so beautiful. I bought the New Art comics right away. Might be my favorite Spider-Man. So clearly he's gushing.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I will say it's a lot of fun. It's definitely not my favorite Spider-Man, but he is big into like the 50s style. Yeah. This is all 40s, so it makes sense. It made me want to play the Mafia games again. So it's a lot of fun.
So do you think the story was fast enough though? You mentioned it's kind of slower. Does it keep your interest enough to keep up with it, or
not for modern TV?
Okay.
No, it is too slow for modern TV. Yeah, I think
that's what I was kind of worried about too, with the noir.
But style. It is quite good, and like Jackie Gleason, well, that doesn't sound right. Plays the bad guy, Silvermane.
Yeah,
and he is such a good villain.
Yeah.
There's even parts where he's kind of like a little bit jokey and stuff like that. Like there's a part where he's explaining that, oh, you could be smart, you could be strong, however you want to be to try to make it in this world. But me, I'm a gambler.
Yeah.
And I just try it and see if it works. And it's like, that personality's fun as a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was really, really cool.
Man, okay. Now, could you see this being continued on? Do you think they'll use the same story or similar style? Yeah.
I think they can't continue it on because they kind of like resolved the situation in this one.
Yeah.
And now have brought him back from, because in the beginning you're taught that, and I'm not spoiling anything. In the beginning you're taught though his wife died is why he retired.
Yeah.
And so he's been kind of just drinking and a private detective this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Ben Reilly, but I'll talk about that in a second. What's up with that instead of Peter Parker kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, he kind of found peace with himself a little bit more, so you could see, there's gonna be more Spider stuff.
Okay. So what is it about Ben Reilly then?
Ben Reilly is actually in the '90s is the clone of Spider-Man. So you're like, why do they go with Ben Reilly in this? And then at one point, one of the guys that knew him in World War II, his whole thing evolves around this like POW camp in World War II and finding all these guys, and he was one of the soldiers that saved them all.
Okay.
After that, he changed his name when he came back home.
Mm.
So they don't say what the name is because Sony made this and they can't use the name Peter Parker. But the guy mentions like, I would have found you earlier if you didn't change your name. And that's all he said. And so you're like, Peter Parker was his old name.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah. But it's fun that they kept Ben Reilly, which is a clone of Spider-Man from the 90s.
Yeah.
So it's cool that they nodded to that too.
So it wasn't that he picked the another person's name. He just changed his name.
He just changed his name because he didn't want to be found anymore.
I got you.
After the war.
All right. Is there anything in particular you would change about it, or is it overall kind of fit well together?
I think picking up the pace a little bit for modern audiences would be smart. It is slower, but I appreciate the characters being able to do what they want.
Yeah.
Like there are times where Lamar Morris, who plays a journalist in this thing, I'm like, my God, he needs his own show. He's so good in this.
Mm-hmm.
And just him kind of doing that like whip smart reporter thing where he's like tricking some dames, and I keep saying dames. I just, when you watch this, you're gonna say dames too. Just a heads up on that. And want whiskey. I was like, man, I could go for a cigarette and whiskey watching this thing. Like, what the hell?
Terrible subliminal messaging.
Yeah, they did a great job. I noticed that nobody actually smoked though. They all had some cigarettes in their hand, but nobody smoked.
Oh, that's
so I was like,
better.
Pretty smart way to do that.
Teach kids to hold it, but don't smoke it. That's fair enough.
But he was such a great character. And one of the things I want to shout out is because it's in black and white and color, they had to film, and I saw some behind the scenes on this, they had to film knowing both. And so like when you filmed back in the day, you wouldn't put red lipstick on. You put, I think it's blue or green, because that looks like red in black and white.
Oh, okay.
And red looks like black. So they had to be really smart about this thing. And so when you're watching this and you're like, man, Ben's wearing a purple hat, kind of weird.
Yeah.
But then I kept switching back and forth, and in black and white, it's just a lighter gray than the dark gray he's wearing for a suit.
Okay.
And it's just so neat. And sometimes when you're watching a scene, I'd go like, man, they really are making sure the light shaft is coming really strong in the background there.
Yeah.
I know why. Black and white? Yes. It's so good in black and white.
Dang,
There's one scene where he's like trying to go into Silvermane's apartment, and he's just using his night, which is because it's all like that old school tech, like if you're playing BioShock.
Yeah.
Where when he goes into a night vision thing, it's literally like turning on a light inside his eyes. He's like, woo, and I was like, oh my God, this will look good in black and white. Sure enough, in black and white, you just see the eyes kind of going around.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's so clean.
Man.
So it's really worth switching back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that there were times when I was like, oh, the CGI of New York's not looking very good. Or, oh, that CGI in that apartment building doesn't look very good. In black and white, it looks a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But there were also scenes where I was like, oh, I want to see the vibrance of this street color.
Yeah.
So going back and forth was really the way to go.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, superhero movies, the villains to me make or break the movie. Were the villains, did any of them stand out? Were they good enough, or were they just kind of subtle enough to play in the background?
Silvermane holds it down. He is very good because he's the mob boss who will stay on top at all costs. But what I love is how manipulative he is. He's like, we're going to find out who did this injustice. He's starting to gather these superpowered people, Sandman and whatnot. Sandman becomes his right-hand man. He's gathering them all to become an army for him. Yeah. And the way he talks to them is like, we're going to find out who did this injustice to you, and we're going to get revenge for you. But meanwhile, he's using them to get everything he wants. Yeah. And it's like, oh, so well done.
So he sounds a lot like Kingpin.
Very much a Kingpin-esque character.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Silvermane is a low-end Kingpin for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, I think that's all I got. I can't think of anything else.
I think for you, because you watch shows while you're at work. Yeah. How long's your break?
30 minutes.
It's worth giving it a shot.
Yeah.
And then I think you'll enjoy it. Watching him swing around, and especially in black and white. Yeah. But in that full like trench coat with a fedora on. Yeah. He made fedoras look cool. And is swinging around in old school New York with like the Model Ts underneath them. Yeah. That was pretty neat. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
I like it.
And it took some time to get warmed up, but it's It's Nicolas Cage having fun. Absolutely everybody on set was clearly having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what would you give it out of 10?
I'm gonna give it a. Gosh, I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a low 8, but I had high 8s moments.
Yeah.
For sure. And then Squeaks is giving it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Very emphatically. I'm pretty sure he's gonna buy a fedora. Knowing him, he'll go buy a fedora.
Knowing him, he's gonna be dressed like this for Halloween.
Yeah, actually,
next week.
He's gonna. I should correct myself. He's gonna get the fedora out of the closet and put it on. That's more likely. There's no doubt Squeaks has had a fedora phase in his life. So make sure you guys check out Spider-Noir. I enjoyed it. It was quite good. We do this every year, the mid-year check-in. Jonathan, it has been half a year already now, and we're in June. Looking back at the year, and then we'll talk about some of the things that we have coming up. Let's start with movies, because I think it's been kind of a lackluster year so far for movies.
Yeah.
I'll go with Project Hail Mary. That was a big one.
Yeah.
And then we have Mortal Kombat 2. I have not even seen yet.
I haven't either.
Well, because it came out while we were doing conventions, and we had the Festa, so it was like, holy cow, who's got the time?
And it just looked okay, honestly.
Well, I think it looks fun, but it's one of those things where I just don't have the time to go.
Yeah.
But I did go see Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh,
I had a lot of fun with that one. It was, it reminded me that Star Wars was meant for kids first.
Yeah.
It's far more, I think, angled for kids, with the parents enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would check that out.
Yeah.
Any movies this year that really kind of caught your attention? Anything you watched on Netflix or Prime, anything like that too, not just in the theaters?
The one that really stands out that I did for sure go see was Mario Galaxy.
Great pick.
Yeah, it's hard with the family to find something that's entertaining for me, and my son will actually sit through. But it was good. It was just like the first one. It's all nostalgia, but it's colorful, so the kids will watch it.
It's perfect. That's exactly what you'd ask for.
That's all we need. I just hope we get more Mario or other video game movies in the same style.
Star
would be
Fox
great.
Or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Another one I saw was Send Help. I think that was on.
How was that?
Netflix. It was good. It was.
Well, it was. I was in theaters this year too.
Oh yeah.
But I was thinking about watching that. How is it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a little bit slow at some points, but not bad. It was. Kind of like Castaway. It's them stuck on an island for the majority of it. So there was the survival elements and stuff, but I thought overall, it definitely kept me interested.
Spoil something for me. Is she the bad guy?
No.
Okay, good. I don't want her to be a bad guy.
No, yeah, it's
but the marketing made it seem like she's a bad guy.
Yeah, it made it seem like
he snapped.
Poor boss, and she's being cruel to him or something like that. And there's moments it kind of explores humanity and all of its.
Oh, that makes me even want to watch more, because I just assumed.
Yeah, it definitely isn't super high budget. It feels like a maybe made for TV movie.
Hey, but we need those mid-tier movies, man.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I thought it was fun.
Send Help. Okay, there we go. I haven't seen that one yet, so I will be watching that one. That's a good idea. Okay, and then I still got to watch Mortal Kombat 2. I am a fan of it. Shows though, we had a hell of a year so far. So I know you haven't seen Invincible. I know you haven't caught up on that, but it's been
so much of it. I watched a lot of it though. I don't know.
Imagine if you're reading it. It's bigger than this stack right here that nobody in the podcast can see.
Crazy.
Yeah. But the latest season of Invincible was fantastic. Full on Space Wars at this point. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh yeah, that was good.
God,
that was this year. That feels like it was so long ago.
January.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah,
that was a real treat every Sunday. And the thing I remember the most is it was only half an hour, and I'm like, what the fuck anymore?
How? Yeah. And I like how it takes this whole grand story of Game of Thrones and it slows it way down to a very simple kind of down to earth story adventure. I look forward to a lot more. I wish that I don't think they have a shortage of potential material.
We're getting the second season of this next January, so at least they're planning on once a year.
Yeah, I'd be happy for more spinoffs is what I'm trying to say. Like HBO, just pour gas on that fire and make 4 more spinoffs while you're at it.
Always, whenever they announce a new spinoff, and I'm always like, all right, I don't care.
100%.
Throw a Stark at the end of that name, I'm in. Lannister, sure. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Go 200 years ahead, 400 years back, whatever. I don't care.
You gotta do. Yeah. Which we have Aegon's Conquest becoming a movie. They announced that at CinemaCon.
Nice.
And we have House of the Dragon coming up what's coming up next thing.
Yeah.
Which will be very, very good this year. I know that.
Oh yeah.
So, and then shows, we also had Spider-Noir. We just talked about. Starfleet Academy was a nice surprise.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't expect that to be good, but it was.
Was it not canceled?
It was canceled.
I know the fans were fighting to get it continued, but I don't know if that's gonna.
It's gonna have one more season come out next year, and then it's done.
Yeah. Yeah. Man,
so it's already filmed.
That's such a shame, but
it is a shame. Now, I have a feeling you haven't seen the show, John, and I think I absolutely require that you watch this thing. Okay. Wonder Man.
Oh, I did. I loved Wonder Man.
How good is that?
Oh my! I tried to. I was so excited about it. I tried to explain it to my wife. I was like, "You're gonna love this show. You got to watch it."
It's
but
no
then
superheroes.
I explained the entire show.
Oh, shit.
She's like, "So should I watch it? Because you just told me all of it." I was like, "Yeah, you should still watch it." She's like, "No."
How good is the acting in that show?
Oh, phenomenal!
The monologues he has, we're just like, oh my god, he should get this part because he's good at it.
I'm like, I want to be an actor just after watching. I don't want to be a superhero. I want to be an actor after watching this. Yeah. Oh, that was so good.
Man, that was good.
Oh,
I'm happy that you have watched that.
Yeah. and I once I started it, because I started a little bit late. It came out and then I waited like a month or something like that to watch it. But then I had watched it in like 2 days. I had to watch it all. I binged it. Another one that we were just talking about earlier that I watched that you probably haven't seen is called The Burrow. The Burrows.
Oh, yeah.
Burrow? Yeah. That is a fun sci-fi movie or series. I think it's on Netflix. It was only 8 episodes. But it feels very much like Stranger Things, but with just seniors instead of kids. Older
So does
people.
it feel like a Stephen King movie?
Yeah, exactly.
perfect.
Very
Okay.
much so. But it's not as sci-fi as Stranger Things because that gets kind of way out there. But when you think about it, it's more like the sci-fi of Stranger Things season 1.
Yeah, which
It's
is great.
Dialed back a
And
little
it'll
bit.
probably scale up at some point if it's going to be successful.
Yeah. Well, I think
Which it sounds that good.
the story seems like it came to an end.
Okay.
But if they were to continue it, it would have to get a little more crazy like Stranger Things is.
Now, I believe I know that it had some good actors, and I think Melina was in it. Is there any good actors you could think of? Like the bad guy from Spider-Man 2.
Doc Ock. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the names of the other cast. Gina Davis is in it. Alice.
I didn't know Gina Davis was still acting. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, Bill Pullman. Duh. Yeah.
Oh, I love Bill Pullman.
You know what's funny is I hadn't seen him act in so long that when he's on screen, I'm like, is that him or is that just someone who looks a lot like him?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, and
no,
his son
he's-
is acting a lot right now, so you're like, you know, I'm surprised him and his son don't do more things. I would like for a new Independence Day with both of them in it, but that's just a side thing.
Yeah. A lot of familiar character actors, but I don't.
Okay.
I can't even name what they're from.
And what's the name of the show again, so we can point people in our direction?
The Burrows.
The Burrows in
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yes.
Okay, I'll start that this week.
Yeah.
The Burrows. Okay, and then we have The Boys, the finale of The Boys, which we liked a lot, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, Homelander died too easy." I disagree. I think it was perfect. I think it was as good as it could be. You know what surprised me, and I'll keep saying it time and time again. It ended hopeful.
Yeah.
Where the good guys can win.
Yeah, potentially.
And in that show, I just, me and Squeeze
You
were talking.
giving up.
We thought, okay, so everybody's gonna die.
Yeah.
How's Homelander going to destroy Earth?
Yeah.
We thought that was
It's
going to
be. We've realized it's worst case scenario on top of worst case scenario to an exponent. So I was like, yeah, we just gotta watch the world burn.
Exactly. It wasn't who's going to die, it's when are they going to die?
Yeah.
And luckily, it was very, very well wrapped up. I thought it was
funny.
good.
Yeah.
People will argue with that though. And then Maul Shadow Lord.
I haven't watched any of
You
that.
haven't watched that yet.
No.
Yeah. I know you don't keep up on the Star Wars animated stuff very much. I just tell you about it.
Yeah.
And this one, a very slow start.
Yeah.
Actually, Detective Noir style in the beginning.
Okay.
Very much so.
Yeah.
But by the end, I'll tell you right now, the second last episode, you hear the deep breathing.
Oh no.
Vader comes in.
Yeah. Could you see a Vader spinoff that follows, some years of his reign that we didn't see in the movies?
There's a comic book called Darth Vader's Castle. I think would be very interesting to adapt. That is a lot more about the Inquisitors and the formation. Yeah, I think that could be something very interesting. They're really trying to farm that area because it's like, hey, we have enough Darth Vader there.
Yeah.
We can throw cool Sith Inquisitors at hidden Jedis.
Yeah.
The video game does good.
I'd love to see a story where you start out kind of sympathetic with him, like he wants to do good, but he's being manipulated by Palpatine. But by the end, he's full on corrupted as much as Palpatine, and you want him to come down. Like a Breaking Bad, that turn.
The Penguin. Too.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be cool.
God, I need to rewatch The Penguin.
Yeah.
That was so
Is
good.
that we have another season of that coming out, right?
I don't think so.
Oh come on.
But we have the next Batman movie coming out, and we know that Colin Farrell will be in it as the Penguin.
That's something.
And it sounds like Jonathan. It sounds like Mr. Freeze is the bad guy.
Oh really?
Because Matt Reeves, the director, keeps posting images with snow in them.
Yeah.
And so people are like, it's Mr. Freeze. I really hope it is, because man, Mr. Freeze needs a redemption from Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I just rewatched a lot of that with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like, he botched this character so bad.
Yeah.
What a tough watch.
But what Freeze needs is like a standalone origin story
We've
movie.
said that, for sure. Oh, I fully agree.
A good villain needs a good setup and not just drop him in the middle of a movie.
You know what, John? Let's use that to go to our next section. What's coming up next?
Oh, what's coming up next?
So one of the things coming up in 2026 now is going to be Clayface.
Oh yes.
And man, that
looks
trailer's
good.
kind of scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I like
you see that part where he's like in the tub and he wipes his face?
Yeah, and
the
it's
face
all
is-
waxed. It's
Oh,
all
man.
clay. I love that they're willing to take this darker, edgy story and kind of go with that. It doesn't have to be because it's comic book movies. It doesn't have to be kid friendly all the time. It's going to be, we're the kids that were reading those back when we were, that age. So
some things can be for adults. It doesn't have to be all 4 quadrants. And what I like about it on my side is because what happened is the guy created a script for a really cool movie, brought it to James Gunn and Peter Safran, and they're like, yeah, we're going to do a Clayface movie now.
Yeah.
It wasn't part of this grand scheme like everything else is, where it's like, well, yeah, Batman will come out in 2028. And
Yeah.
No, they were like, oh, this is just a good script. We're just going to make this happen.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, support creative people like that. That's great.
Yeah.
We have the Street Fighter movie. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of hopes for that one myself, but we have some, friends in the podcast network very excited for that one.
Yeah.
Is there anything that's giving you hope on that?
Not really. I was never huge into Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it'll get some buzz and might be fun to watch, but I'm not holding out for it.
Yeah. I do like that they seem to be embracing the wackiness. They're kind of like accepting that,
What was the other movie that came out not too long ago that was video game based that really leaned into that too? Borderlands tried to do a lot of that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't well received. So I'm worried that maybe they're going to have that same issue.
Right. I'll raise you and meet you with Fallout, which actually is one of the shows that came out this year and we forgot about.
Oh yeah. Fallout was really good.
Fallout did it well.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's because it's like, we're going to embrace the wackiness, but we're going to still tell a good story. Is that what it is?
Maybe that's it. Yeah. It's
or have good
investing in the writing.
Yeah. Just assuming the wackiness can survive because it's wacky and we're going to watch it for that sake doesn't work. But actually allowing it to be in that world, but then taking it seriously, maybe that's what it is.
Because that might do great on posters and visuals, but when it comes down to selling tickets and actually, sustaining, you have to have a good story.
I need them to take the entire team that made Fallout and tell them BioShock now.
Oh my God. I really hope whoever does BioShock doesn't mess it up.
It is so off and on all the damn time.
It's such a good world.
Yeah. Currently there's a movie in works, but it's like super back burner.
I want HBO to buy it. Like,
I'll take HBO.
Give it the Game of Thrones treatment, because it can be expanded on so much. And it's just it's got to be scary. It's got to be like that edgy, jump scare kind of horror story. But
the thing that comes to me all the time is the sound of an old vending machine or old casino machine,
a little clicking
talking.
And,
like, try this out now. And so like that part always comes to me when I think of BioShock. I need that sound in there.
And the trickling water, and there's like somebody in the far distance that's like tweaking out, trying to get something open up, and they're talking to themselves, and they're a little bit delirious or whatever.
Oh man,
and then
nothing beats walking through a
Big Daddy.
tube.
Yeah.
When you walk through a tube, you see a Big Daddy in another tube, and you're like, whatever happens, don't go to that tube.
Yeah, don't disturb him.
Man, my God, that game when it first came out, and you'd hear the Big Daddy stomp,
Yeah.
And you're just like, the mountain, you would stop everything and be like, okay, hold on.
They did such a good job in the game of making it to where you're always just barely surviving.
Yeah.
And it really heightens the tension in the game.
Yeah. And it immersed the hell out of you too.
Yeah.
The way you like go into that world.
Yeah.
And even the third one, Infinite. I love that world.
Yeah,
The floating one. So good.
Yeah.
That was a real mind screw. Okay. Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah.
We're going to have a new Spider-Man movie. Spidey's alone, having to survive, be poor. We're going to see kind of a Spider-Man we see a lot in the comic books, actually.
Yeah.
They're taking back some of the tools they gave him from Tony Stark. Like, all right, now you got to be Spider-Man again.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be quite good.
Yeah.
On the same exact day, December 18th, Miguel's birthday. So we're not going to his birthday.
Yeah.
Dune 3.
We'll invite him to go to the theaters.
There it is.
Yeah.
Dune 3 and Avengers Doomsday.
Oh, that's going to be a long day.
It's going to be a long day. Catheters, guys. Catheters all around.
Right? We'll have to do a tailgate party or something like that at the movie theater.
Oh my God, you're great.
Yeah.
Because the Distance Learning guys want to do like a joint thing too.
Yeah.
Where we hang out.
Wow, I wonder how expensive it would be to rent out.
That's what they want to do. And I have looked into it and it is not cheap, especially for a new release.
But like if you sell tickets and then ours, would break even, would make hot dogs or something like that. Oh, they wouldn't let you do that. They want to sell their food.
They'll usually give you a small popcorn and soda for free. Or not free. It's part of the package.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
The last I checked, it was $1,200 to rent the thing for one movie.
Yeah.
So double that for two.
Yeah.
And then, God, if you want to rent did I ever tell you how much it costs to rent the drive-in? Because I thought, that'd be fun to do in a drive-in.
No.
That'd be great, right? We could all see the bullshit tailgate. $12,000.
What?
Like, I am doing you a favor bringing cars to your business. What, are you kidding me?
I will bring you customers. They might remember your name tomorrow.
Yeah. How's this? We all just meet up over there and we'll spend $4, whatever it costs to go through your doors, because it's always dirt cheap in that place to watch low quality videos.
Yeah.
We might still do it at the drive-in, actually. That might be a good idea, though.
That would be. We could tailgate, barbecue and stuff, and watch the show at the same time.
Okay, maybe we'll do it at the drive-in. I bet they'll do a double feature with both those movies.
Oh, you think so?
We'll have to bring a porta potty, John. I'm telling you, we're going to be peeing like crazy.
Yeah, bathrooms there.
Okay, that's true. What am I thinking?
Don't gotta open the trunk. But that's going to be, the showings don't start until it gets dark. So it's 9 o'clock at night.
Oh my God. Yeah. So we're going to be there till like 3 a.m.
Yeah. Maybe we do 2 nights, Saturday night, Sunday night.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that.
Friday
Okay.
night,
We'll look into
Saturday.
that, guys. We'll look into that.
Yeah.
This is starting, guys. If you're listening, we're thinking about doing that. All right. And then Masters of the Universe comes out this week.
Yeah. Are you excited about that?
I am, because it reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that was a fun surprise.
So I don't know anything about Masters of the Universe.
Shit if
Didn't
I
watch
do.
it at all. Yeah.
It was about 3 years before my time. So I know, Prince Adam and that's Skeletor. I know that's about it.
Yeah.
I know kind of what the world is, but it's enough. So I'm excited to learn,
Yeah.
So
I wonder if it's going to be like, from the trailer, it doesn't look like it's very much submerged into the world as much as it is like a parody or like how Minecraft starts out in the beginning of it.
That's
where
what they're doing for this too.
Yeah.
Prince Adam works at like a Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Because it takes place in the 90s. And then gets sucked away into this place where Eternia, where he's like the prince. And he's supposed to be protecting it.
So I wonder if the original fans who actually used to watch this when they were kids, how they're going to feel about that.
I don't know if they're alive.
It's only a few years before you got into it.
I know. Yeah. But I get out of bed in the morning and I know how to question it. I know that that's a valid question.
Like, we're on the brink already.
Yeah, don't trust me.
The goalpost has moved.
Yeah. All right.
I got you.
I'm the one that sits at the end of my bed and that neat. No, not today. Okay, gotcha.
That's today.
But I do feel like there could be some complaints about it, but they're not the kind to complain.
Yeah.
It's the younger ones that'll really complain. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think it looks fun. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, maybe they'll just be excited to have something of their time frame or generation to be.
I know how to sell to you, John.
Oh.
Jared Leto plays Skeletor. They might change his voice so much that you can't tell it's him. And guess what, Jonathan? They have not invited him to any of the promotional stuff or the premiere or anything.
But his name is on it, right?
Yeah, but they
It's
have
in the
not even
credits.
talked about it. We know about it because we know too much.
Yeah.
But nobody's talking about Jared Leto as Skeletor. So that might be a good sign. They know to just not bring him up.
It's either cursing the movie or may just keep his career afloat.
Oh, God. Now I want it to sink.
Yeah.
Stop using Jared Leto.
I feel bad. I mean, I'm sure he's a good actor in some stuff, but
Dallas Buyers Club is the one time I liked his performance.
yeah, I can't think of anything else he's been in.
Yeah.
That's good.
I know. Supergirl at the end of this month. Have you finished the comic book? No.
No, I found it when we were camping. It was in the back of my wife's car, apparently, with my son's toys, in a Ziploc bag to keep him getting destroyed.
Yeah.
But no, so I'm like halfway through it. It's really good so far. But when is this coming out?
End of this month.
Okay, I have to read fast. I mean, not fast. It's not a lot to read, but I need to stop messing around and read it.
So heads up to what we're gonna do next week. Next week we're gonna start our summer reading club. We're gonna be picking some books and comic books to challenge ourselves to read. I think that's your challenge.
Yeah,
you got to finish that bad boy before it comes out.
And it's not that big.
It's really not.
I have a whole bunch of Avatar comics I still haven't finished reading too.
And doesn't it remind you of Avatar: The World that they're building?
Yeah,
or not Avatar? I'm sorry, Saga.
Oh, Saga. Yeah. It could very much be in Saga. And I think with Avatar, I'm gonna keep him on the nightstand and start reading to my son before we go to bed, because
that's a good idea.
We read some of his little kids' books and they're great, but we read the same ones over and over again. I'm like, hey, I could start making some progress on my Avatar ones too.
Yeah.
And he likes Avatar also.
So then you're the king of segues today, my friend.
Am I?
We're talking about TV shows next.
Ooh.
Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 2 comes to Netflix at the end of this month.
I can't wait.
If you guys want to hear more about that, check out the last episode where I talked to Paul Sung-Hung Lee.
I know. God, I listened to that. It was awesome.
Uncle Iroh, man. What an absolute gentleman.
Yeah.
Then we have Lanterns coming out on HBO.
Yeah.
It's going to be, these two, if you guys watch True Detectives, very much like that.
I'm excited about that. I like how the superhero aspect is subtle and not just thrown in your face like it's all that matters or something like that. Like, it's going to be more a detective show with superhero features in it. Yeah. And
I like how people complained about that.
Yeah.
And so then they put out a trailer. The last trailer they put out was like, here's everything that's Green Lantern-y.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, so half this is flashback. Cool with that. The other half is clearly the last episode. Yeah. All right, I want this. I want the soft pedal in Green Lantern. Because when we don't do that, we get Ryan Reynolds' movie.
Yeah.
Which was dog shit.
It's just too much, yeah.
Yeah. Or dog water, as the kids say. I learned. I say that, but actually now the kids are old enough that I've learned that from, where they're probably not saying that anymore. God, this age thing. We have House of the Dragon is coming up the next season. Going to be starting with the Battle of Golett. Mm-hmm. Which is, how like season 2, you're like, oh man, come on, go do the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing they're going to do.
Yeah.
Big sea battle.
They spent that whole last episode it just killed me. I'm like, you could just cut out all this hype then and just tell us that we're one episode short or something like that. But
I kept pausing it thinking like, oh, they're running out of time. Oh my God, they're running out of time. Oh my God, they're not going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. That's frustrating.
This first episode should be that battle.
Yeah.
And it's a huge battle.
Yeah.
And it's dragons versus boats. battle. And two fleets, but the dragons have a lot to say.
So I'll probably rewatch the last few episodes before the last episode just to get back into the headspace of it. But
Damon kind of becomes a better character because, man, that last season he was just kind of like pouting up in Harrenhal the whole time.
Yeah.
And we had the visions. It's like, Harrenhal does that, but it's kind of an off note thing. It's not a whole character thing.
Yeah, I don't know his whole arc, but he seems very wish-washy. You don't know where his allegiance truly lies.
It was negating all the wishy-washy. It was taking him from that character to a character that's fully backing Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
I just actually re-listened to my review for it with Phantom Portals and sent him some clips from it, like, because hey, this is coming up. Start using clips from it again.
Yeah.
And I had some really good points.
Nice.
Lastly, Vision Quest is coming out, which will be the third of the WandaVision, Agatha All Along Vision Quest. It'll be the third one of those. We're going to have Vision. They're bringing back Ultron for it.
Yeah.
I love me some Ultron, but James Spader, so good.
Yeah.
And we're going to have his son, Tommy, will be in it. So it should be a lot of fun. Now, have you had a chance to watch Agatha All Along?
Yeah. I saw all that. Okay. That was good. Is there any teaser or anything like that for Vision Quest?
Not yet.
Okay. So we don't know
it's
what
like
the
November
plot is at
out.
all? Or okay.
Yeah, we can kind of guess that it's going to be him trying to figure out how to bind his memories, because remember the end of WandaVision, there's like the embodiment of him and then the Wanda version of him, and they merged.
Yeah.
And so his memories are there. They're just not connected yet. So he's going to be doing that.
Nice.
So that is our 2026 mid-year check-in. What's your favorite highlight of the year so far?
Of things that have already been out?
Already been out so far.
Yeah, I'd have to say Night of the Seven Kingdoms. That's so good. Like I said earlier, I want to see more in the same world.
Yeah.
More spinoffs.
I would probably say that's my number one. If not that, I'll give it to The Boys, because I didn't know if they could stick that landing.
Yeah.
And I also was very surprised by Wonder Man, because I did not see that coming.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting Wonder Man. That was so surprising. I think
surprising. Yeah.
I was expecting Game of Thrones I was really hoping they would do good with Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Wonder Man just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So that was definitely up there.
It was a real treat.
Yeah.
And then what are you most hyped for this year?
More Avatar is always good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a little bit of everything, really.
A little bit of everything. I think to me, it's between Supergirl and Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
I think I want to see the Russo brothers make a new Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Because this is the chance to like really lift the MCU up and point it in the right direction. I think it's already been doing good.
Yeah.
But there's so many people who are like, oh, it's been bad since, Endgame.
Yeah.
And so this is the chance to fix those guys' minds.
I'm worried because the expectations are going to be set ridiculously high, and there's just no way to meet them. So
that's fair, John. That is true. Between that and Supergirl, because I know Supergirl is going to be a real fun movie, and they're bringing in Lobo.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Lobo popcorn bucket?
Oh no.
Okay, so they do these popcorn buckets, and it's a thing I can't stand because I know it's all going to landfills.
Yeah.
And I'm anyways, but they all hold popcorn, and the new Lobo one. You take him off his motorcycle, and then you fill the motorcycle with popcorn. It's like half a scoop of popcorn. I'm like, the first thing it has to do is be a popcorn bucket. Yes. Then you put Lobo on it. Yes. Not a Lobo action figure. Then you're like, let me just shove some shit up his ass, and then I can sell it for a couple more dollars.
A couple, like $20, $25, right?
Aren't they expensive? Oh my God. I went to go see Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And the one I went to had a certain popcorn bucket that I know squeak spotted. So I'm like, hey, you want me to grab this for you?
Yeah.
So that was $40 to grab his popcorn bucket and the cup.
Yeah.
They matched it. And they're like, hey, they happen to have some of the Galactuses here. Mm-hmm. How much do you think the Galactus by himself cost?
$30?
$80.
Oh my goodness.
For the popcorn bucket. It is huge.
Is it?
It's big.
Okay.
And it holds, one, ton of popcorn.
Yeah.
But again, it holds a lot of popcorn, But I was like,
it does its job well.
I was like, thank God Sarah was home, because he was sitting there like, let me think about it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sarah's going to kill me. And I'm like, I don't know, man. What do you want? I'm right here. Yeah. Luckily, I think Sarah talked him out of it. So I bought him the other one for $40, but not the $80.
Jeez.
Because I'm thinking, he was going to pay me back, but I'm thinking I'm going to carry around a big old Galactus head.
Yeah.
And all the other stuff.
You know what this shows me, though, is there is a demand. People want to go into the movie theater and walk out with a specific thing for that movie.
Yeah.
You know who really missed the boat on that? It's Funko Pops. They should have made movie theater exclusives.
Oh, Jonathan.
Imagine
when you come up with a good idea, it's crazy.
There could be 4 or 5 characters that you buy specific, and you can maybe your theater only has 3 out of the 5 too. You got to go to different theaters. They could have made a fortune on that.
That would have been a really good idea.
Yeah.
And the thing is people want inexpensive
Yeah.
collectibles.
Yeah.
All of us do. Shit, that's the reason you got to buy a 3D printer nowadays.
Yeah.
Talk about stuff that goes in the landfill.
Right.
But yeah, everybody wants, so the popcorn buckets work for that.
Yeah.
But they still got to be a popcorn bucket. Like the ones, I got to say, boy, the ones for Masters of the Universe, I might actually get one of those.
Yeah.
That is a giant sword.
Uh-huh.
You take the top off of it, like the handle of it, and that's where the straw goes for soda. So the giant sword is for holding soda.
Oh, nice.
And then the Skeletor's castle, which is like a castle this big,
Yeah.
with the four walls, pour popcorn in the middle of it.
Jeez.
And it's, I mean, like, they're just cool looking.
So when you're done with it, the sword can be a toy sword and the castle could be a toy castle with your little action figures. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying is like, you're going to already spend like, gosh dang, like $16 for popcorn.
Yeah.
If you spend $30 and you get that cool castle,
Yeah.
That's a pretty good deal actually.
Yeah.
$80 for Galactus, I think is nuts.
Yeah. And like the Lobo, I mean, it can sit on your shelf, but it's not going to do anything afterwards.
That Lobo is not going to get me past credits.
Yeah.
And that's really, I know that's a challenge. I'm putting it to the test. I get a small popcorn, and that is to the end of 30 minutes of not credits, commercials, ads, trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Today, I'm joined by Bill Stoddard. How you doing, Bill?
Hey, Frank. Nice to meet you, and thanks for having me on.
Of course.
I've watched a few of your episodes, and so I'm really excited to be here.
Oh, that's wonderful. I appreciate that. I just got done reading Murder Mouse, your new book, and dear God, what a sense of humor you got on you. That thing is wild. It's like the Saturday morning cartoons, but 80s slasher flickin' one. Kind of gave me some of the vibes of what is Murder Mouse.
Well, you kind of just nailed it, like stole my thunder, stole my whole elevator pitch, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, so the artist Marco, he's a super nice guy. He's from Italy. We kind of connected on Instagram. I hired him for a cover, and we were chatting, and we became friends. And this was right around the time, it must have been 2024 or 5, 24, I think, when Steamboat Willie was like in the public domain. And he had a idea. He's like, we should just do like a Steamboat Willie slasher and stuff. And I was like, listen, man, there's gonna be like 1,000 Steamboat Willie like slasher stories coming out. And I was like, why don't you just create your own character? And he's like, oh, that's a good idea. So he showed me the first sketches for Monty. I think the name Monty was immediately stuck. What if the classic Mickey Mouse saw how the world was today, like how he was kind of pushed to the background with like Marvel movies and more exciting stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it kind of went from there of like, I'm a big fan of like Child's Play. So I had the idea of a serial killer who used to work at Montyland, the kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese style.
Yeah, a little Disneyland hybrid.
And he found out that they were shutting them all down, and so he like locked the doors and went on a killing spree as Monty Mouse. So then what if the spirit of that guy possessed the Monty suit and through a little comic book magic gained the powers of an actual cartoon? And it's just insane. Like some of the ideas I'm reading it, I'm like, this is so like ridiculous, but like we really tried to go for it and be silly and fun and get like the 80s corniness B-movie stuff in there. And it's a blast.
That's definitely in there, but I think one of the things I think would be challenging is how much he breaks the fourth wall, because like it's so fun when you're reading it, but at the time I'm like, how did you plan that out to say like I'll be back in a few pages? That seems like it's extra hard. Yeah,
that stuff was like not 100. We were going back and forth whether we wanted to do that or not, because it is difficult. And I actually, when I was writing issues 2 and 3, I actually had a harder time with it, to be honest, because I was having more and more ideas pop up, and I kind of got lost in it and kind of forgot he was supposed to be talking to the audience as well. But we really liked those moments from like Bugs Bunny when he would like wink at the audience and stuff and like be taunting Elmer Fudd, and the little wink and the nod. And obviously there's Deadpool today that is kind of the staple comic book character for doing that. But yeah, so we wanted to give like the Looney Tunes vibes of that stuff.
So has there been any instances where you wanted to add something and you thought like, well, it doesn't quite fit in the story, but we could have him just do a throwaway joke about it? Kind of like I'm thinking like that Steamboat Willie thing. Like you guys couldn't really make Steamboat Willie here, but you could make a cameo joke about it at some point during the line, you know?
I would say the most Easter eggs in issue 3, even more like, so there's a portion in issue 1 where the guy that he's killing gets sucked into like his cartoon world. Well, the cartoon world is going to expand immensely, and everyone's imaginations are going to be running wild, and we're going to throw in a ton of crazy stuff into that with as many little Easter eggs as we can, because it's a 3-issue limited series, so we want to try to get them in while we can.
And then, like, if you're opening up like basically a toon world, I mean, arguably you could go with different genres of toon. Like this clearly is the Mickey Mouse plug, but you can do an anime version of this or whatever, you know, like, and just have other stories.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you're building a world that really has a lot of accessibility to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. Actually, that's a good idea. I should do that.
Marco kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you're, you know, we're both friends with Alan Dunford, but Kit that does a lot of Alan's work, of course.
Yeah.
I'm very much the same. Like, Kit can do an entire book, and then Alan's like, okay, let me make a story out of this, I guess.
Yes.
We got a chicken just killing people. Let me make this work.
Yeah,
you know?
with Cockhead, he was telling me, he's like, man, Kit just gave me this book. It's like fully drawn, and it's just a guy in a chicken suit killing people, and now I have to make like a script out of it and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, Marco is very much in that same vein. Like, he definitely would have just drawn like 30 pages of Monty running around killing people and chopping off their heads. Like, because if you see like the kill scenes, he really goes for it. Like, I think my favorite panel is the flashback where the Montyland massacre, he's just literally bisecting a dude's face with his
literally
cleaver.
on my second monitor right now.
Yeah. That's like my favorite shot from the whole book. I just love the way Marco draws the violence, where it makes you clutch your pearls a little bit, but it's his style is cartoony enough where it's like
so cartoony,
still digestible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and I'm looking at the part where he's like torturing that dude in his like dream world. And it's all just, that's a sentence to just throw out there, by the way. But it's all these puns and things too, like, you've got a lot of guts, and then the guts come out or whatever. I think that was this part. But yeah, it's just, you know, so it's so many different things. And that's where you're working role with Marco, because it's like, okay, let's make this funny. Let's add a little bit to this, and breaking your comfort zone, it sounds like. That's cool.
For sure, yeah.
Captain Omega, to me, I'm getting the vibes of like, okay, he's like a Captain America, hybrid, maybe Tony Stark a little bit in there, something like that. Do you have plans of making that the villain, or do you want to keep Monty the villain and everybody around him, you know, the innocent people?
There's Monty will be the villain.
Okay.
I do have a pretty, well, in my opinion, it's hilarious, gag planned for the finale, when everybody's in cartoon world, involving Captain Omega, which I won't give away completely. But Captain Omega himself will be involved as like an animated character with Monty. He will be a heroic figure. But I almost picture him more like the Buzz Lightyear guy, like from the first Toy Story, who's like up his own ass a little bit. Because that's like one of my favorite movies ever. Like as a kid, I watched it 1,000 times. So I kind of knew like I wanted Captain Omega to be like Captain America or Superman and Iron Man with like a Buzz Lightyear attitude, where completely self-serious, you know, all
honor and nowhere to use it.
All honor, nowhere to use it. Is exactly, yeah.
Because there is a bit of a complexity to the situation where you're like, it's a shame that people forgot Monty, the original cartoon, not necessarily the murderer. And and so you're kind of like, I don't like this Captain Omega either. Do I root for the mouse?
Right. And like Omega World and stuff, there's definitely a little bit of some jokes about like consumerism stuff, like everything's named Omega this, Omega that. Like the character Josh is like, I want Omega dogs, give me the Omega slush. Look, there's a hidden Omega, which is a play on hidden Mickeys in Disney World, and you know.
Yes.
So like there is that element of like, well, Captain Omega is ridiculous too. Like maybe the Monty's right, but obviously he should be going about it a different way.
As a Disney adult that does look for the hidden Mickeys, I will say that I caught all that references, and I was the selfie to the dog, the Omega dogs. I was like, maybe I wouldn't do that, but everything else is on the table.
Dude, Disney's awesome. I love Disney stuff as well. I wish I lived closer to Disneyland. I live in Maine,
Yeah.
so it's quite the trek to get there. But yeah, my wife and I are big fans as well.
Oh, it's fun, but yeah, we deserve the cringe here and there. That's for sure. I don't blame people.
Are you kidding me?
Man.
I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm an anime fan. I'm a Harry Potter fan. I have so much cringe. Like, you just gotta roll with it.
So you guys do plan on working together in the next project? Then it's not just going to be ending with this one.
Yeah. We're planning on coming out with. We already have some sketches going, and I already have a draft started of a one shot.
Okay. Yeah. In this world.
That's going to be set in the same universe as the Monty stuff, but it's going to be a completely different story. A little bit inspired by like From Dusk Till Dawn.
Ooh.
Like there's going to be a girl trapped in a convention. Something goes horribly wrong and she has to kill her way out. And it's
kind
just
of what's that one? Green Room 2 is kind of that way.
Green Room, yeah. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Bill. What I like about you is you're definitely a child of the 80s. It was just like, I know it works, guys.
Yeah, I actually was born in 93. It was funny
You were
enough.
watching those 80s movies, though.
But I've been watching those 80s movies for sure.
Yeah.
And Green Room for sure. That's a great movie too. Damn. Yeah, we could go on and on about that stuff.
Write that down too.
I'm going to write that down as an inspiration.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to do something fun as a one shot like that. And from there, we'll just keep developing ideas. We do want to do a more serious one we were discussing, maybe a little bit more mature and less like goofy, just to try to see how that would look and to show a different side of our collaborations together. But we're still pretty early on. The audience for Murder Mouse is still being built, and we hope to continue to build a following for our collaborations and stuff. We put a little label on it. Our label's called Headcase Comics. I thought that was kind of fitting because it's just kind of crazy and fun. So we're gonna hope to keep developing that label together, and there's definitely gonna be Easter eggs and nods to Monty though going forward. That's for sure. And Captain Omega, like it's gonna be set at a convention. There's definitely gonna be Monty and Captain Omega costume people walking around.
Oh my god, yeah, the big announcements for what's next for
big
Captain Omega.
announcements and stuff. I'm gonna put like at one of Alan's characters, Horace. We did a crossover print for the first Kickstarter. There's definitely gonna be like a Horace and Hell Easter egg at the convention, stuff like that. And it's just really fun stuff like that.
I'm a big Pocus Hocus fan, so anytime like you can throw in him there too, I'm on board.
Sure.
Yeah, that's classic. Well, this is amazing, guys. Make sure you guys are also joining in on the fun. Murder Mouse, we have the links in the description for you guys to get on board. And then I want you to come back for number 3 when you guys wrap this thing up, okay?
Yes, for sure. Absolutely.
Bill. Good. All right, Bill. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thanks, Frank. It's been a ton of fun. I really appreciate it.
All right, that's Murder Mouse. You guys can pick up a copy now. Basically, Chuck E. Cheese meets Disneyland meets 80s slasher flick. A lot of fun to read it. Beautifully drawn. Jonathan, what is your recommendation for the week?
If you haven't seen it, we talked about it a couple times already, but The Burrows, really good show, came out on Netflix. It was suggested to me actually by Daniel.
Yeah.
And I'd seen it, pops up on Netflix as one of their many shows, but I wouldn't have given it a chance if he didn't recommend it. And if you like Stranger Things, this is very much in that same, vibes, or Stephen King movies. So yeah, definitely check out The Burrows. It was fun. I actually liked it so much I kept putting it on on my lunch break, when I get home from work and I'm doing the dishes, like any chance I got, I just pop it up for a little bit on my phone. So it's a fun little sci-fi.
My recommendation for you guys is a brand new indie comic coming out called The Devil in the Herd. It's a horror Western comic book, comes out on the 3rd. And again, this works for the DC Blackout. And what I like about this is it's about cowboys driving a cattle herd, and they notice that there's a stranger amongst the herd. This cowboy that's just a black figure with red eyes that keeps showing up in the herd, and they realize it's trying to hunt down one of the cowboys. And so they're trying to keep that guy safe. Drive the Herd. You know, it's his whole thing. So the Devil in the Herd, beautiful artwork. Look at that cover, John. Isn't that a beautiful cover?
Oh yeah,
That just doesn't that get you?
that's cool.
Yeah, I love Western comics. It's really good. Then I want to give a shout out to Frankie Bawash, who's got a new comic book coming out called Kaijus and Cowboys. So like Godzilla and Cowboys. Black-owned comic book, and they got a campaign going on right now. They just wanted to tell me about it, so I want to give a shout out to that as well. So that's Kaiju and Cowboys. All right, everybody, that is everything for this week. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.